and we are really happy to see all of you out here tonight. This is our annual awards ceremony. This is our way of really thanking the students and celebrating their success for the year. And we like to, if we can, start by having a welcome and acknowledgement by our partner in this program, Mr. Larry Conway, one of the assistant principals, who's been very instrumental in actually institutionalizing Gear Up here at Wilbur Cross. So I'm going to turn this over to Matt Larry.
Thank you, Zanette, for those kind words. I should be thanking you for bringing this project to Wilbur Cross High School. Good evening, and as Annette said, my name is Larry Conway. I'm the Vice Principal at Wilbur Cross High School. I bring greetings to you from the school administration, specifically our principals, Ms. Rose Coggins and Mr. Carl Babb, our administrative team, teachers, staff, and the class of 2009, which I'm the administrator of. I welcome you to the Connecticut State Gear Up Project Awards ceremony and reception. As most of you know, this is a special time of the year. Here at Wilbur Cross High School, we just finished the prom. We've done our senior cookout at Holiday Hills. We're getting ready for graduation. And as you can see from our program, a lot of work has been put into this night. We want to thank the Gear Up staff, led by our site coordinator, Ms. Zanette Lewis, the manager of the program, Mr. Dean Davis, and of course the state director of the program, Arthur Poole, as well as all of the other staff and students who have made this possible. I want to give a special recognition to Eddie Cordera, who's run our after-school program for the last 2 years. Please give him a round of applause. And I have to, I'd be remiss if I didn't particularly thank my class, the class of 2009. I want to thank the class of 2009. I want to thank their parents for sending me every day the best student that they could possibly send. And next Thursday, I'll talk more about that. And generally, I want to thank the entire Wilbur Cross family. As you know, Wilbur Cross is a very active school with its initiatives, organization, and events. In spite of the activity that takes place here, one does have to take time out of their busy schedule to recognize the work that has been put forth. And we're here tonight because the Gear Up Project has helped and given many of our students a lot of experiences and opportunities, as well as scholarships. It is our hope that we are able to give many more students a start, which will be followed by celebrations of this nation. Again, thank you and welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program.
Thank you, Larry. A lot of times students are just not aware that there is something called a Gear Up Pledge. And a lot of times we have the pledge usually outside of our door, or we have it inside of our office, but we wanted to tonight make parents as well as others aware of this pledge. And it's inside of your actual program. And we would like for you to read it along with one of our staff members that a lot of you know, Qualo, where he's going to lead us in the reciting of the pledge, the Gear Up Pledge.
2010 was up. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need all the students to stand up and help me with this real quick. I am Gear Up for College. Do not accept less from me. Do not water down my curriculum. Pacify or patronize me. Do not try to develop me, change or discourage me. I am Gear Up for College. I have support and a strategy for success. I have decided at an early age to not use expectations and to not really follow the Lord's expectations. Alright, I am Gear Up for College. I'm not afraid of the hearts of risk takers. I am Gear Up for College. I will attend college, I will enjoy college, I will graduate I am Gear Up for College.
I am Gear Up for my career.
And all together, I am Gear Up
For my life.
That's what's up.
This is really a celebration of not only the efforts of the students this year, but it's a celebration of success for all of us. And one thing we wanted to do today was to bring the voice of students that have been involved with Gear Up, the seniors that are graduating. So we asked a lot of seniors to come forward and to really share their own personal feelings about the Gear Up program. And so we're gonna have senior speakers, and the first is Emmy Gonzalez.
I'll start off by saying that I am honored for having received the Gear Up Scholarship, which will help me at Southern Connecticut State University to achieve my goal of becoming a doctor. The Gear Up program and staff have guided me through high school since day one. I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for the help. Now I am prepared to succeed in college. Thank you.
Next, we will have Matthew Osorio.
Good evening, my name is Matthew Osorio, and I'm here to express my gratitude to Willow Cross High School and the Gear Up program. With the support of my family and the Gear Up staff, I was able to stay focused during the college application, including applying for financial aid and scholarships. I thank you all for being there for me. I'm also thankful for the Gear Up Scholarship Committee for selecting me for a scholarship recipient. The scholarship is making it possible for me to pursue my higher education goals. I'm proud to say in fall I will be attending classes at the Academy of Art University in California. It is my goal to study fashion design and minor in fashion merchandising. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. I wish the best of luck to you. Achieve your dreams. As far as the students attending course in the fall, stay focused, participate as much as you can for the Gear Up program. They will help you succeed. Thank you.
Next, we will have Omar Whittington.
Hi, my name is Omar Whittington, as I just told you. A lot of student athletes, like me, forget the true meaning of the title. Student comes before the athlete. The most important part of a high school athlete's profile is their academic portion of it. Gear Up not only prioritize this for athletes, but they also provide the implements needed so that we can be successful in producing a strong academic profile, which is why I'm here as a recipient of the scholarship today. Next year I will be attending the University of New Haven and I will be playing football. I will be taking some of the skills learned by participating in Gear Up along with me, skills that have nothing to do with academics, skills that would apply in everyday life, skills that would help me continue on the long road to success. This past summer I participated in the Gear Up Let's Get Ready SAT prep program. About half of the students I knew, and the other half I didn't. Within the first 2 weeks of the program, I knew everybody, and everybody knew me. Gear Up has helped me beyond the books. It has taught me to be comfortable in new environments and adapt easily as well. It's this diversity that Gear Up brings that I appreciate so much. I've always valued something more when it does more than needed. The fact that Gear Up has brought me more than a grade makes me more than thankful for the services that they've given to me. I've been involved with some of the most helpful people when dealing with Gear Up. Ms. Lewis never let me lose track of time, Carl's always there to stick FAFSA papers in my face, and Nicole gave me some great revisions on my college essay, and the subject coaches I had while Let's Get Ready left the lasting impression on my life. I mean, they helped me learn and adopt words like ubiquitous, which means, like present everywhere. I use it now in my vocabulary. However, Gear Up has done nothing more evocative for me than giving me the scholarship. Paying for college has always been a bridge my family and I have been afraid to cross even before my senior year, and UNH isn't exactly a bargain school. This money has lifted more than a few pounds that have been dropped on our backs, and I know I speak for both my parents when I say this is more than appreciated. The expression of my mom's face when I told her said it all. I truly thank those in Gear Up who have assisted me in this roller coaster of a senior year, and I'm no roller coaster fanatic either. I was ready to give in at one point. Gear Up helped me here. I will return again to thank my friends at Gear Up. I will return until they tell me to go away, and then I'll probably just start sending emails. This is just the first of many, and on behalf of me and my family, thank you, Gear Up.
Our next speaker is Angel King.
Hello, everybody. gonna have to forgive me, you know, my speech is a little long, but I got a personal relationship with these guys. All right. July 5th, 2007, sitting in the Gear Up Summer Advanced program, I thought it was the worst day of my life. I didn't understand why I was in summer school. I was upset because I thought it wasn't for me, a student of my caliber. I fought with my mother that whole morning. There was no way I was gonna go to summer school. I mean, I had an idea as to what Gear Up was. I knew it was a good program. I just didn't have time for it. Good people that I just didn't have time to conversate with. I liked the Gear Up. The effort that the teachers made, the advantages that it gave me academically, and the fact that every program, even the summer advance, was free. I didn't have to spend $100 that I didn't have to better myself at summer school that I didn't want. In the beginning, I just thought it wasn't for me. I thought I could do it on my own. But I ended up gaining more than just $100 that summer. I gained a life-changing experience. Today, July 5th, 2007, I will remember as the beginning of prosperous time academically. The seed that I had sown that month of July has given way to a great harvest 2 years later. I mean it not because of the sole fact that I'm being honored today and given this substantial award. No, it wouldn't be fair to have the memory of this day as the sole representative of Gear Up in my head. The fact is, this is truly the latest in the long list of gifts that Gear Up has given me at no charge. Gear Up has opened the doors for me, doors that have previously been closed due to my lack of effort, ignorance, and belief that I could do it all by myself. Gear Up has stayed there with me throughout everything. It worked past my ignorance and resistance, giving me a guiding light. This light shined on the dark corners of my character, showing my potentials and virtues that have kept hidden away from myself and views of everybody else. Gear Up has lighted up the dark trail to success that kids like me at every age have difficulty walking through. This trail has beaten a lot of kids from our city. It has confused the minds of the young, not knowing which path to take. However, I had an advantage on our adversary. This advantage came forth in participating in programs like Let's Get Ready, which gave me a map of the SATs. Programs like the Summer Advance, which provided the hope necessary to climb out of the many pitfalls that the trail has. Programs like After School Academy, which provided the handlebars necessary to hold on to while I made the tough climb of a very challenging senior year. The Gear Up Pre-AP Summer Enrichment Program gave me the leg up on the competition necessary to become a top-tier student and to stay above the obstacles that the road presents to me. Throughout the year, Gear Up has given me the endurance to persevere through the college process, the strength to overcome 4 AP courses in 1 year, the work to remain at the top of my class and to have colleges interested in me. Gear Up geared me up for college and the top college process. It gave me direction to follow, letting me know what I need and what is necessary to finish this journey. At the end of this journey, I came out successful. The doors that were open were the doors of 8 colleges that want me to enroll them, and 7 scholarships that are willing to finance my endeavors. Gear Up turned me from a failing student to one of the most successful ones that I know. It helped me succeed in arenas that I thought wasn't possible 2 years ago. It sat as a refining fire, taking away impurities until I became the shining silver that I am now. I am a product of your effort. I stand here because of your hard work and determination to get me to a higher plane. I thank you for that. Truly, this scholarship is the latest and the least of your gifts to me. You have given me friendship, a base of support, and best of all, you have opened the doors for me. Now I'm going to a great college because of you, and this scholarship is helping me in my strive. Again, I reiterate that this $21,400 is the least of my gift. I tower here because you have raised me up, and today I want to set my scholarship while I'm first honoring those that have always blessed me. So thank you, Sanat. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Alan, Natasha, Nicole, Mr. Cordero, Mr. Conaway, and especially you, Carlos. I got this far because you guided me through. I stand here because you let me stand on you. God bless you, and thank you, Gear Up.
Next, we will have Jermaine Berkshire.
Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Jermaine Berkshire. And for me, an individual who has been raised with strong core values and care for my education, there was never any worry for me that I'll fail my educational pursuits. I had been in good hands at St. Mary's Catholic School, which is where I had first began my educational journey. And then I had ended up at Hill Central Music Academy once I had grown aware of my Catholic school setting. Hill Central was like any other school, with great visions, clear goals, and idealistic values. However, it lacked the cohesiveness and cooperation that was required to bring these plans and expectations to fruition. In classrooms that were rich in side conversations, paper ball fights, and the typical annoying gum popper, many students found it virtually impossible to get anything done, and to focus on anything other than the non-educational topics that had been the apparent concern of the majority. Through the appalling noise levels and the lack of attention, my teachers began the lesson. It began to come as a major shock to me that certain students knew the name of the class, much less that of the instructor. Being in this environment where so many of my peers had cared more about who the next person was dating, rather than what the next homework assignment was, had begun to make me question whether I was the one who was doing something wrong. The Connecticut State Garrett program was there for me, providing me with unconditional moral and academic support, even when I thought I didn't need any. The Garrett program here acts as a small family. Even though there are only a few individuals in our office, their caring personalities and honest and productive feedback distinguishes them from many of the others who have tried to help and care. They prove themselves every time they send what I like to call the Garrett troops, who would most certainly hunt you down if you're one of those stubborn students like myself who wanted to combat the world on his own. I have seen this program work from my own eyes. It has allowed coaches the chance to produce not only athletes, but scholar athletes who care for their education as much as their sport. I myself have utilized this after-school program during my active seasons to at least start, if not finish, my homework assignments. In his commencement speech at Notre Dame last month, President Obama had said for its graduates to, quote, stand tall as a lighthouse. I share this with you all because I want to expand on that analogy and to convey what I took from his words. As you all know, people depend on that robust, brightly lit structure that we call a lighthouse for guidance, security, and at times even hope. This same stature of the lighthouse is what is imbued into each and every one of us who sit here today. What shall continue to separate us from the rest is the understanding that we must continue to successfully complete all that we've started. This drive is what got us here to be honored on this momentous occasion, and on behalf of my fellow students, teammates, and of course myself, I thank Garrett for everything that they have done for us here at Cross, and especially the scholarship money. My next stop on my road to become a United States Supreme Court Justice is the College of St. Rose in Albany, New York. There I will double major in their dual degree law and communications program with plans of starting a career as a corporate attorney in New York City. Garrett is allowing me to fulfill my dreams by providing me with this extra assistance that many ambitious students with single parents call nothing short of a blessing. In closure, my charge for you all as we move forward is, let us never be held captive by the prophetic assumption of failure or mediocrity that may have been set by preceding generations or environments. Let us not be turned stagnant by a false psyche or mindset that only what we can tangibly see is all that we can achieve. And let us not forget that with a youthful imagination, we all can and will create wonders by achieving the impossible. And so I urge for you all to remember and say aloud in the midst of all trials and tribulations, and through all doubts and concerns, this one thing that shall forever ring truth within each and every one of us. And then there was me, whereas we are the only ones that determine whether we will succeed. Thank you.